Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome to Globers and Goblins, and we are here for Ice Cold Freedom, Episode 6, New Blood. Joining me today is Fight the Flat Earth playing Rincewynd the Ugly.
Hello.
Unfortunately, PhD Tony is feeling a bit under the weather today and will not be joining us, so I'm going to let the collective of players, and perhaps with some audience input, control Pacal, but typically, PhD Tony will be playing Pacal. We have Chrismer playing Sarro.
Yo, ho, and a bottle of rum.
Vishanti playing Vincent Stevens.
Just another manic Monday.
And new to the group is AndTheJordSaid. And he will be playing a character uniquely known as the Jord.
Oh, God.
Imaginative.
Hello, everybody. Nice to be on the stream, and I am eagerly, very hardly resisting singing along to the song Vishanti started.
I hereby decree that your character name is the Jord.
Jord.
Team
Jord.
Skeptic actually read it as the Jord on stream one time, and that was the funniest moment of my life.
The Jord says.
The Jord.
The Jord says.
All right. When last we left our prisoners,
We were almost dead.
they were
Yeah.
getting beaten pretty hard by members of the Black Blades. There's one Black Blade left, and Sarro is on his not his final death saving throw, but it could be if he fails. That was where we left off 2 weeks ago. And I think it might be best to just jump right in and say, Chrismer, if you fail this, you die. If you fail this, you die. If you succeed, you may live to fight another day. He's going to go for the closest person.
Oh! Leave Vincent alone!
And roll 20 isn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. He's gonna come in with a dagger attack. If it will go. Come on, catch up with me here, please. Oh, hold on, I gotta click on him. It's still not working. Fine, I'll just roll the D20 and add the modifier manually. That dagger attack is gonna miss.
Yay.
He's gonna go in for a scimitar attack with a black bladed scimitar. What's your
And
AC?
then a kickflip attack, and then a leg sweep attack from Mortal Kombat, and then he's gonna Hadouken me into the upper balcony.
You guys are overreacting. Oh, here we go. Snap.
You better not hurt my Vincent, or I'll find your
Same
family.
thing happened with the VMix call again. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna stop moving it from monitor to monitor because I keep fucking up each time.
Very good.
Okay. What's your AC, Vincent Stevens? Vishanti?
Say again.
What's your AC?
14.
So that black bladed scimitar attack is going to hit. Where'd my bandit go? My browsers are all screwed. I have a system set up. I have my 2 computer monitors and I have my TV. And I have everything set to be organized in a certain way. But when I can't get my shit from the TV, which is screwing up for some reason right now, and I only have 2 monitors, I just get confused. Alright, it's not sending rolls. That's frustrating. Okay. So he hit with a scimitar attack. That is a D6 for the damage. +3. That's 6 slashing. And it's going to be 2d6 for the necrotic.
Rincewind's dropped to his knees,
And
arms
I'm dead.
outstretched toward Vincent.
I'm dead.
No.
Again.
I'm pretty sure Rincewynd is unconscious at the moment.
Okay, he's saying that in his sleep then.
Dead again.
Not dead. You're down. But if Pacal, whose player is not here, but if Pacal can
There's
stop
like
the bandit,
literally only one person is conscious.
yes, and the bandit only needs what? Maybe one
One
successful hit.
slash to kill.
So next up is Rincewynd. I need a death saving throw from you, Craig. That is a d20, no modifiers, 10 or higher, and you
Woo!
that is a success. Now, top of the round. Typically, I would pass this over to Tony for Pacal to go thumping on the bandit. Tony's not here. So, how many people we got in the chat?
It's 11 watching, it
Like
says.
15.
15.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah,
better
15.
than we do when we play on the Derp Squirrels. So
Yeah.
that's something, I guess. All right. So we've got Forno Rays and Catnip Entertainment, Cat Paw. What else we got in there? And Michael H. have all been popping up in the chat. So unless the chat. Oh, and Robert Williams. So I think what Pacal typically does, he's got his Tri-Dagger and he can thump. So Vincent Stevens rages in astral form? How do you do that?
You type slash me and then whatever you're doing.
You said slash me?
Like, but without the brackets.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Sits and
You
waits.
could do that.
So I'll let you guys control Pacal. When I say you guys, I mean the players. He's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll allow 5-foot adjust to get him next to the bandit. Yes, I have a homebrew 5-foot adjust rule that I stole from 3.5e.
The country.
The country?
Yeah,
The
obviously,
country?
because it's Rincewynd, isn't it? I thought it would say Rincewynd is hungry.
On the well, it's because you're typing as yourself out of character. If you hit that little drop down menu next to the send button, you can type as your character.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Rincewynd is hangry. Okay. Well, Rincewynd is unconscious. You all want Pacal to move to the bandit?
Yes, I want him to thump. The
Yeah,
bandit
he would
really
go up
hard.
and like thunder punch it or whatever it is.
You want to use the Tri-Dagger first?
No,
Yeah,
I think I
Tri-Dagger.
just want to thump it, right? That's what Tony would do.
Yeah, Tony would have thumped. Yeah, he'd just thump it.
He'd like punch him into the rafters.
So that is a. Anybody wants to go ahead and roll the d20? I'll count the first one that pops up.
I'll do it.
You got a +6 modifier.
Well, goddamn! Don't count my roll.
You probably shouldn't count mine either. But hey,
Use let's see what we got here. Where's the flurry of blows? After you take, okay, you can spend 1 key point and make 2 more unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Okay, so somebody roll.
Nice.
That's a +6. That's a 20. That's gonna hit. Roll his unarmed strike damage is 1d4 +4. Roll it. That's 6. Bandit dodges the first punch. Pacal comes around with another and clocks him right in the side of the head. And he falls to the
Yay.
ground. Dead.
Yay.
Well, if I was conscious, I would do a cool thing, but since I'm not,
But Pacal stands around looking at the battlefield with the 4 bandits dead, his allies dying, as the crowd is going mad with bloodthirsty excitement is the word I'm looking for. The bloodthirsty excitement that the bandits are now dead.
I'm going to play Pacal's character for a sec. Pacal looks at his fallen comrade and goes, "Fucking useless."
Yep.
I astrally project a middle finger at Pacal.
Yeah.
All right. So you can use the medicine skill to stabilize a downed creature. Stabilizing just brings them to 0 HP, and they're not dying. Or no, sorry, they're still at 0 HP, but they're just not dying anymore. So, would you all want Pacal to do that? Probably a dumb question, but
yeah. So that makes us alive. My thing says I've got 11 HP. That can't be right.
You should have 0.
Okay, I've just changed it to 0.
Okay. I'll update it on here. Alright, so he stabilizes Vincent, stabilizes Rincewynd. And based on a discussion Charisma and I had earlier, Sarro, go ahead and make your final death save as Pacal's on his way to stabilize you.
yay!
Okay.
Third successful death saving throw, and as Pacal comes to stabilize you, you open your eyes and shake your head. You're still hurt, but you're conscious.
Yay.
You see guards come from all 4 of the doors, about 2 from each door. And they gather the bandit bodies and their blades, which I think Tony had taken one, and the guard motions for him to give him the blade. And I'm sure Tony would have Pacal put up a fight and a good argument, but the guard would insist, and if it got to it, they would surround him. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that after some persuasion, Pacal gives him the black-bladed dagger back. They pile all 8 of the blades, the 4 daggers, and the 4 scimitars on top of the bandits as 2 men in red robes come walking out from the side doors. And they walk up to the bandits, and you can see them performing the somatic components of some spell as the 4 bodies all ignite and start to burn. The crowd is going wild. They're chanting, "Burn them! Burn them! Burn them!" As you are all struggling to... What's that?
It's nice that you're cooking Rincewind's dinner for him.
As you are all struggling to your feet, and you see the blades in the fire start to get red hot. And one of the mages, as he continues chanting, and he raises his hands up in the air, and the flames grow and turn into a deep blue, hot flames. And the blades start to melt as the bodies burn to ash.
Woo!
And as blades are melting, the circle that they're on, it starts to open. And then the sides of that door opening, they kind of bend down. So all the ash and the melted blades and the everything burning just falls down through that elevator as the crowd gets even louder. They have completely burned and disposed of the black blades.
Yay.
Yay, no more necrotic damage.
Fuck those knives.
And the elevator closes back up. So the elevator, is anyone like watching this as it's happening?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm unconscious, right? So.
Well, no, he brought you back. Like, you're stable, so you're.
So all of us are conscious now.
Yeah, all of you are conscious.
Right.
Does the little circle with a slash just mean that we're laying on the ground or something?
It means you're at 0 HP.
Okay.
For no reason says, wait, so Rincewynd doesn't get his dinner? Poor Rincewynd.
Rincewynd looks at the disappearing bodies and a tear rolls down his cheek. He says, I was going to eat that.
If you didn't notice it the first time, Basilisk
if I
came
have
up.
any strength left in me, like any at all,
You notice the doors that slide open. You notice they're about I can't remember how thick I said they were before, but they're about a foot thick of metal, and they're supported by metal beams that go at an angle to the side of the shaft underneath. Just pointing out the construction of these, elevator, I guess, trapdoors, you could call them, that you would notice each half of that circle.
Okay.
Right. And the guards usher you back towards the entrance as Odell is waiting for you behind the gate.
Oh my
But that
God.
wasn't so bad, was it?
No, we won. And now
We won fairly.
Rincewind's bladder is full.
I see Bun Bun's in the chat. Hi, Bun Bun.
Sup, Bun Bun?
I'm done.
So, having beaten that round, you can all level up to level 5.
yay!
Why do I do that? Where do I level up, my dude?
You click on his name, and then off to the right, you click Edit Character.
Oh, yeah.
Also, some of you probably have new features between last session and this session. I got the new expansion book, and it has some optional features for all the classes. I enabled all of them, so you guys have some extra stuff you can do.
Cool.
Okay, I leveled up Pacal for Tony, and he gets 3 things at level 5. He gets Focused Aim. When he misses with an attack roll, he can spend key points to increase the attack roll, potentially hitting. He gets an extra attack, so he can attack twice in one turn, not including any flurry blows, just regular can do twice. And a Stunning Strike, where he can stun his opponent when he hits them by spending a key point.
Cool. What's Crusher from me? That sounds like something Rincewynd would have.
Is that
Just now that we're out of game and combat, and I'm not so much of a menace, I can't. My character's not in D&D Beyond. I mean, it's not in Roll20. It's like I see you guys got. You tried talking me through that Beyond 20 thing last night, and I thought I did it right, but apparently not.
I haven't brought brought your character into the Roll20.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just confused because I couldn't find any reference to my actual character.
No, he's not in the Roll20 game yet.
Okay.
Jordan.
Now, would you ask FTFE? You said a question. I kind of cut you off. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. I'm just looking at my new abilities. I've chosen Crusher because that says I am practiced in the art of crushing my enemies. So yeah, that sounds appropriate. Well done, Rincewynd.
I think that works for him. Yeah.
Yep.
Let me just drag this. Okay. Now, Odell sees you all struggling and simply nods his head and looks at Pacal and says, "Impressive. Not many make it past the Black Blades."
Pacal says, yes, I know I'm impressive. What's your point?
That sounds like something he would say. All right, gonna drop you guys back under the arena. Come on. Oh, there we go. I'm just trying to get it. Ah, sorry, phone's ringing. Okay.
That's my ringtone too. Cool.
What from Impractical Jokers?
Yep.
Nice.
Whose phone is ringing? Mine. It's mine.
All right. Feel free to make your way back over to your barracks as Odell escorts you back through. And as you go through the armor and the weapons room, you notice the weapons and the armor are a bit different. They look a little shinier. Some of them have a bit of an aura to them. And
Ooh.
Ooh.
anyone who has an IQ higher than Rincewynd would notice these look like magic weapons and armor.
Rincewynd just
Ooh.
says, shiny. I want one. Vincent, can I have one?
I'm
Odell
not sure
says-
if we're allowed.
You can look, but don't touch.
Rincewynd instantly goes to pick one up.
Oh gosh. I guess I can let you check them out for now. Inspect
Rincewynd
them for now.
instantly tries to eat one.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you pick up?
He was not sure it was shiny. He just something shiny that you wanted to eat.
So you just bit a shiny dagger, and now the side of your mouth is bleeding.
Tastes like tin.
Odell walks up, grabs the dagger, wipes it off on his shirt, and then puts it back. You'll get them in the next round.
So I'm standing next to Adele right now.
Odell walks away.
With,
And he's motioning for you all to come out of the weapons room and to come back this way.
Rincewynd starts moving closer and closer to Adele.
Odell sees Vincent still in the weapons room.
Just memorizing and studying.
You'll have access to these before the next round, I assure you.
I'm going to bed.
It's the middle of the day. You can take a short rest, though, but it's the middle of the day. I do expect you all to take
Need
a
a
short
nap.
rest to get some of your HP back and your short rest abilities.
Rincewynd
Odell looks at
explains that
Rincewynd.
Rincewynd explains he's desperate to use the toilet.
Well, you have buckets in your cell, and the Riley is down the hall.
Yeah, but your sandals are so much better.
He
Down.
puts his hand out to you like this, and you get shoved back 5 feet.
Oh. That just happens to spray piss all over the walls, and now there's green sticky piss on the walls as well. Thank you.
You didn't say you started peeing yet, so no.
It's Rincewynd.
Not
Of
all
course,
over.
he started peeing.
Do I need to get a guard to take you to the bathroom?
No, I'm
Okay.
going to bed. I got a headache.
How do
You
you
got a
take a
head-
short rest on this?
You go to
It's at the
you
very
click
top
on your name,
next to your name.
click on your name, and then on the right there should be an option to do a short rest, and you can choose a number of hit dice to roll to regain your HP, and then you just go ahead and roll them and roll 20. You have to check off however many hit dice you use.
Okay, so
Hit die. What do I do? 1d12
1d8.
plus 3.
D8.
Total 5. What does that mean?
22. Okay.
Alright. Rincewynd, you regain 22 HP.
Hey.
All right.
So I'm up to 22.
So for me, I roll D6, right? 5 of them?
Yeah.
No, that was me that regained 22, not Rincewynd. Rincewynd hasn't rolled yet.
Oh.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Okay, so
You rolled the Rincewynd. Yours should be D10s.
Wait, hold on.
So with mine, it says hit dice 5. Is that 5 XP or is that 5 dice to roll?
5 dice.
No, really weird.
Okay,
Oh,
and
okay.
they're 5 D10s, correct?
Right, it says I've got a hit.
For
a
Vincent
D12.
Stevens, they're probably D6s.
Mine's a D12.
Oh, okay. Hang on, let me make sure.
So,
Rincewind's
Yep,
a
they
D12.
so I got to roll D12, right?
Yep.
So I get 8.
14, not
and
bad.
it says that it's +5, so I get, is that 13?
Do you get your con modifier back on it? I can't remember. Do you get your constitution modifier back in a short rest?
It says that
My party doesn't do my home game. They really don't do short rests.
It says
Yeah, so +4.
Yeah, +5.
Okay.
So 13, yeah.
How many do you want to roll?
Sorry. Oh, I can roll multiple ones.
Yeah, you can roll up to 4.
So
Or 5. I had you level up, so 5. My bad.
Just keep rolling, do I?
Yeah, until you have 5.
There we go. So what, do I get the hit points of all those back?
Yes.
So
And add 4 to each one. So
oh, okay.
I think
10,
you add 4 to each one.
22, 20.
My party does. My home game. They don't ever do short rest. That's not an excuse for me not to know how they work, but
37. So I'll back up to maximum.
short
HP.
rest. 1d12 plus 3, total 5. Yeah, I think you had your con modifier for each one. Yeah, so you get a good bit of HP back.
Yeah, get all of it back.
All right, so if mine's 1d6 plus 2, and I rolled what I rolled,
Ouch.
is that each dice plus 2, or?
I think so. I could be rolling that wrong, but I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, so you'd get back a total of 24.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me just make sure.
I see Rincewynd has joined Vincent in his cell.
I'm napping.
Yeah, Rincewind's just standing there looking at you.
Okay. All right. Have all 3 of you done your? Yeah, all 3 of you done. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is Pacal? Okay. Let me. I have him at 38 HP. That's not right, is it? That can't be right. 31. He's at 31. Okay. I'll just do 1 for him. Short rest. Yeah. Okay. 1d8 plus 2. What are you giggling at? What am I missing?
Nothing.
Oh, might help if I scroll down in that chat over there, huh? Rincewynd the Ugly stares at a sleeping Vincent and gently strokes his beard. That's wonderful. Flails in his sleeve, swatting Rincewynd. moves to the foot of Steven's bed and what is going on?
This is normal behavior for Rincewynd.
Oh gosh.
He has a
Why
foot
on earth?
fetish.
Why on earth did they give
No,
him
it's more of a
second
Vincent fetish, I think.
Oh jeez. Pacal's back
That's
to 30.
understandable.
Alright. Okay. I do not like not having that third monitor. What is the problem here? It's plugged in. The fuck? It won't let me. Oh! It worked. It worked. Okay, cool. I got the vMix call on my third monitor. Oh gosh, that makes me feel so much better. Okay. Bear with me. Put that over there. Put that here. Sweet. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now I have everything on my screen all at once, and I feel so much better. Okay. So you all decide to take your short rest. You don't have to sleep during the short rest. You can if you want, but it just needs to be an hour of no, no real. It's just an hour of light activity, and I suppose licking toes could count as light activity.
Since
Do
I
I,
can't sleep, I'll just meditate.
Oh gosh.
I get
You're
my
gonna
3
medit-
charges back, right? Or do I have to actually?
Those are on I think those are on a long rest or at dawn. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It should say. If it doesn't, then it would be at dawn because that's my usual. I was down next to Steven's bed and instantly starts snoring. Steven, your cloak is so pretty, he says in his sleep.
The pendant regains its charges after dawn rises, and you take an action to say and try to say the yeah.
There you go. Okay.
After dawn, and I got to say the oath. Okay.
Got it. All right. After the hour passes and you're allowed to take your short rest, Odell comes in, jingles his keys, lets the doors unlock, and asks you all to come out into the common room.
Fine.
Oh my gosh, Rincewynd didn't wait for Vincent.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a problem.
He was clearing the way for him, making sure it was okay.
Rincewynd, you try to get close to Odell, but you feel a barrier that doesn't let you get closer than 5 feet.
We call this a magical restraining order.
Vincent, he's being mean to me.
It's called boundaries.
Literal boundaries.
Boundaries?
So, we've been looking into what happened to Arwen. I'm no longer convinced it was one of you, but I seem to be the minority opinion there. So tonight, when you all go to sleep, there will be a guard posted by each of your cells.
Okay.
The royal families have
And we're
also decided that since Arwen did not die in combat like Alfar did, something happened to him outside of combat, they are going to bring in a replacement for him in order to be fair to the rest of you. Now, when they mentioned that, I asked why cannot we consider Vincent a replacement since he got here by questionable means. But
Says you.
he didn't seem interested in having that conversation with me. So when the next round starts, you will have another ally, another prisoner with you. No.
Fresh meat.
If all of you would like to get something to eat and then join me in the weapons room, I will leave the door unlocked, and I will be in there. If you all would like to get something to eat and then join me in there so we can talk about the new weapons and armor we have for you.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. Nom nom.
So-
Num 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 num.
Okay. They didn't bring the food in yet, but that's fine. They bring you all in.
This is Rincewind's pre-eating exercises. Nom nom
Pre-eating
nom nom
exercise.
nom. You know, making sure his jaw's ready. You know.
And they bring you what looks like cooked pieces of probably the meat of some of the creatures you've killed, along with a bowl of really crappy looking oatmeal for each of you.
Nom 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 nom.
I will take an experimental nibble of the questionable meat. What does it taste like?
It's not very palatable. But it also-
Rincewynd looks up at Adele and says, "What
It's edible.
is this that you've given me?"
I've had
As
better
Rincewynd-
stuff.
As
I have
Rincewynd goes on his little profane tirade, he looks around and realizes Odell's not in the common room.
Oh, okay.
Kin Odell.
You were saying, Sarro?
I have had better slop on my ship than this.
So, wait, you're saying there's no Dell in the room?
Badumch.
Do-do-do.
Damn it. Damn it.
Wow,
FTFE.
tough crowd.
I mean, his first name is Bob, his middle initials N. I did kind of do that on purpose. So, yes, there's no Dell in the room.
Official Flat Earth and Globe discussion. We got 140,000 members in there. The group was just deleted a few minutes ago.
Who let Nathan in?
Shut the fuck up, Nathan.
Yeah, right?
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting, dude? I'm dating a first grader.
Oh, Nathan.
So, as we
TMI.
eat,
Come on.
I'll force myself to eat the meat because it's good protein, and then I'll down the oatmeal and make my
Never
way
said it was
in here.
good source of meat.
I mean, good is a very loose definition.
Depending on what
It is a source of protein.
depending on what the creature is, you might have gotten more protein from the oatmeal.
Rincewynd eats what you've handed him and the bowl it was served in and heads over to where you are.
Can I go ahead and look at the weapons?
It was like ceramic. You just ate ceramic.
Rincewynd smiles and you notice his gums are very red. Anyone else taste tin and like a...
So you all go into the weapons room, and whoever went in first. Who went in first?
Me.
Okay. So you don't see Odell right away, but you see the door off to the right open up, and he comes in, and you notice there are stairs. Whoops. Right on top. You notice there are stairs going up. I think the rest of them noticed that at one point. So now everyone is aware that there are stairs going up past that door. He shuts the door, pulls a key out of his pocket that's not on the key ring, locks the door, and puts the key back in his front pocket.
Where do those stairs go?
That's no concern of yours.
I am concerned. That's why I asked.
I've got a really important question.
Yes.
When's the second course of dinner?
After this round.
That's not how it works. We just had the first course. I want my second.
Well, you're the prisoners here.
So
This is
those
not a
prisoners get
fancy
3 meals a
inn.
day.
This is not a fancy inn.
I mean,
This is Gauntlet.
have you seen where I grew up? This looks pretty good to me.
Well, that's pretty sad, unfortunately. Odell walks towards the weapons, and as he does, his little magical restraining order pushes you back 5 feet. Thank you for that, Jordan. Thank you for magical restraining order. He says, the weapons you used last time are no longer on this wall. Instead, what you see here are weapons that have been imbued with some sort of arcane or divine magic. And when you look at, they all look similar to, like, it's the same selection of weapons as before, your hammers, your swords, all that. But they're either made of finer metal or they're a color that metal typically isn't. Some of them have a very, very slight aura around them. Now, game mechanic-wise, they're all +1 versions of the weapons you had before. So these weapons will add +1 to your attack rolls and your damage rolls. So they'll give you a little edge on the battlefield.
Sweet.
And I was going to say something else, then I completely forgot. And
I'm not prepared for that.
yeah, thank you. Good soundboard. Good soundboard. So if you want, all of you can go into your D&D Beyond character sheets. Go to so this same goes for you, Jordan. You can pick. I saw the equipment you had in there. I took out one of them because you're really allowed like a main weapon and then like your sidearms. So like Rincewynd has a great axe and javelins. So what you all can do is go in and swap your weapons for the plus. Go where you want. And there you go, where it says filter. So, for example, Rincewynd, you have a great axe. Type in great axe. I can spell it right. And it'll list all the different great axes. You want the one that says great axe +1.
Equipment.
So you do that in Rincewind's case, you do that for your great axe and for your javelin. And you have 4 javelins, so you could have 4 +1 javelins.
So where do we actually go to adjust that?
On your character sheet, you where it says action, spells, equipment, features, click on equipment. And then off to the right, you click on manage equipment, and then you type the name of your weapon into the filter.
So I remove the one that the great axe is there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
you have to actually tap on it and click remove. Don't just uncheck it.
And then how do I add the new one?
So when you're in manage equipment, you type into the filter where it says manage equipment, add items, and it says filter. Type in great axe, and then add the one that says great axe, +1.
Great axe, +1. There we go.
And then you instead of great axe, search for javelins.
So do I do it for both the weapons?
Yeah, you do for the javelins too. All the weapons are +1 now.
Right. So remove my. Does that include my helm of horns?
No, that's your special item, your personal item.
Right.
That is, you're all level 5, so all of your personal items are all going to get an extra benefit to them. Tony's Tri-Dagger is going to be a +1, which is just going to make it even more sick than it already is.
Nice.
I'll let you know what your Helm of Horns gets you in the midst of battle, because I think that'll be pretty fun.
Just wondering, Batch, is there any particular reason you picked the dagger over the light hammers?
Huh?
When you said you removed one of my secondary weapons, you removed the light hammers but left the dagger. Was there any reason for that? Like, did you prefer me to have the dagger over the light hammers? I'm tossing neither one of them, so.
I didn't see the dagger.
Oh.
I got rid of the light hammer because you also had javelins and they're better. So I left you with the better one. But you can have whichever side weapon you want. You can have some javelins, or you can have a couple daggers, have a couple light hammers, whatever you want.
He's gonna have 2 throwing hammers because hammer.
Yeah, because hammer.
It's hammer time.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just didn't see the dagger in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So has everybody switched out their weapons?
Roger, Roger.
Yep.
I don't
Sorry,
think.
I need to say that right.
Uh-oh.
Roger, Roger.
Oh God. Oh,
Make
that is
sure,
not what I thought.
Charisma, make sure you go.
Shit, guys. Sorry, I've got lost again. I took a turn into Nathan Thompson's head. Can you help me find the way out? Hello? Shit. This is dark and empty in here.
I'm not even going to attempt to go in there.
It's amazing how a place can be so tiny yet so big and empty at the same time.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Now,
wait. There we go. That joke helped me get out. Thank you.
what did you say now, Batch?
Charisma, make sure you go into your inventory and check the crossbow and the daggers to make sure they're active so they come up under your actions.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
And you all will find that the pendant that activated for Sarro has given him some interesting abilities. And by that, I mean, we worked with this character a little bit and changed his rogue subclass to a very awesome new subclass from the new book. Okay, so you've all upgraded your weapons. The next room, the armor, it's not +1. 1 second.
I want to go ahead. And if we're going into battle, go ahead and use psychic whispers.
Pardon me.
That way we can all stay in telepathic contact.
Get out of my head!
Where is that? I'm looking for it and I don't see it. That's because I'm on the wrong character sheet. I still don't see
it. So
where...
1d8. As an action, choose up to 3 creatures you can see and then roll 1 psionic energy die. For a number of hours equal to the number rolled, the chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you and can speak telepathically with them as long as you're within 1 mile. You and the creature don't need how long as an hour for every I would roll a 1d8 and it's 1 hour for each number basically. So if I rolled an 8, it would be 8 hours.
Oh shit! Okay, that's awesome.
Oh,
and you
God.
can choose number of creatures up to number equal to your proficiency bonus, which is a 2. So you're gonna have to pick 2 people to make that psychic link with. I don't recommend doing it with Rincewynd. I don't recommend doing that with Rincewynd.
Rincewynd recommends you don't do it with Rincewynd unless you want to hear some disturbing thoughts.
Vincent and Jord. Wait, I don't know Jord yet.
Vincent
and
I don't think you can see me right now.
If you're psychically linked with Vincent, then you're in charge of Rincewynd as well, so it's all good.
Oh, gosh. You only die.
6 hours.
How many spell slots? I just saw that, Vishanti, where you said how many spell slots are recovered after a short rest. For sorcerers, none.
I don't think she's here right now. She sent a message in Discord. Said BRB.
No, I'll just tell her again when she comes back.
And we have telepathic contact now with Pacal and Picard. Wow. Vincent. Sweet.
And with each other or just with you?
We can speak all to each other. It's fully all everybody. That means Pacal can speak telepathically with Vincent as well. And Vincent can talk to me telepathically.
It doesn't say that. It says that you can talk with them.
Oh, okay.
They can talk with you. But I'm willing to house rule that, making it so you can all talk to each other. Because basically what you would do is whatever Vincent said to you, you would just relay to Pacal. and Pacal to Vincent. I'll give you the option of making everybody or not in case you want to do something private, but I'm perfectly fine house ruling it that all three of you can telepathically speak to each other.
Okay. So yeah, Vincent, I can now telepathically speak with you. So,
I had to step away for just a second.
That's fine.
Just give me a second.
No spell slots for sorcerers are recovered on a short rest. Those are recovered on a long rest.
Okay.
So you don't need the toilet anymore. Why? Because your body has reabsorbed all of what was contained in your bladder that you would consider waste.
Sorry, Nathan, what are you on about?
But it's not waste, or your body would, there's no way it would have reabsorbed it.
Sarro is psychic.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
cool.
all these Nathans getting.
At first, I thought, Fight, you were just doing some weird accent, and then I realized I was listening to Nathan Oakley, and I died inside a little bit.
Same.
Same.
That was when Nathan Oakley started talking about how he drinks his own piss.
Yeah.
I heard plenty of Nathan Oakley working on this video. So,
out of all the people to take medical advice from, Nathan, you chose allegedly Dave.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So for armor, Odell explained. Oh, okay. Mechanically, the armor doesn't have +1 because that's a little bit more of a rare item. You'll get that eventually. But these have more of like utility purposes. There are some, Odell explained, some of them will let you change their appearance. Those would be the gleaming armors, if anybody wants one. Right now, I think, sorry, you have the Mariner's armor, which doesn't really help in a dungeon.
Yeah, it doesn't help in a dungeon, so, yeah.
There's Armor of Gleaming, which you can, Armor of Gleaming never gets dirty. Cast Off means you can just, take it off easily, but that's not really that big of a deal. Smoldering armor, it smolders. There's smoke constantly coming off it.
Okay,
you see some. You choose that one.
Yes. Why gonna be smoke? I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to be smoke from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
So is
Chainmail,
anybody swapping out their armor or taking their armor or taking new armor?
That's heavy.
I think I'll stick with the armor I've got because it's pretty good, right?
What'd you say? Sorry.
My armor is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you've got 18 just naked. You've got 16.
Yeah, no, I'll stick with the armor I've got.
Okay. Your helmet adds +1, so.
Yeah.
All right. Did you swap yours out, Charisma?
Not quite yet. Padded would be best, right?
For you, you want studded. Studded leather.
Studded?
Studded leather, yeah, for you.
Okay. There it goes. There. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Vincent, I don't think, sorcerer, no armor. Pacal's a monk, no armor. And okay, so only one of you needs armor anyway. Okay. And
I
Odell.
just don't wear pants, so.
Yeah, pretty much. Odell asks you all, are you ready for round? Wait a minute, we're on round 4 or 5. This is round 4, right? 5.
How many rounds are there?
10. There are 10 rounds.
Oh, God.
I think this is 4.
What?
Yeah, this is 4. This is round 4.
10.
I'm not trying to push you in any particular direction, but I am showing you, with each round you get access to more area of underneath the arena. I'm letting you know where certain doors go, where certain keys are. If you don't want to, you may not necessarily have to fight in all 10 rounds. There is that possibility. And at night when you all take a long rest, we don't just have to time skip it if anybody wants to do anything in the middle of the night. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just
I walk alongside Odell and I bump into him and try to pickpocket him the key that I saw earlier leading up to the stairs.
Well, you took that to heart.
I mean, I was gonna try to put him to sleep if that didn't work.
I was gonna try and piss on him from 5 feet away, but you know.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check?
Mm-hmm.
Where would that be? Features and trade?
Under skills.
It's under skills.
Skills, okay.
And you have a +5.
Okay. What do I roll?
Why do you only have expertise in 1 skill? You should have expertise in 2. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, and you have stealth and thieves tools. My bad.
Yeah.
At 6th level, you can pick expertise and 2 more skills. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, a D20 plus 5 for your sleight of hand.
Oh my god.
God.
He feels your hand go into his pocket, and he grabs you by the wrist, and he turns and looks you right in the eye. That is not a wise decision.
I try to use deception to say I was just feeling his butt.
Joke's on you! I'm into that shit!
You do remember me saying his front pocket, right?
I thought you said his back pocket. Damn, never mind.
Okay. Specifically,
well, I mean, you can still try to feel something in his front pocket. It just, you know.
Yeah.
He leaves the key in that pocket since he did believe what you were saying. I mean, it's totally believable based on the fact that you were flirting with him as soon as you met him. So.
Yeah.
And the key to the keys that he keeps, the ones that he spins around on his finger to open the doors, those he keeps in an inside pocket, kind of like tied up in his shirt. So those would be a little more difficult to get. But yeah, the key to that door he's got, it's still in his front pocket.
Okay.
Are we ready for the next round?
Yes. Let's go.
All right. Let's take you back out. Oh, I didn't make a new page. Copy object. Oh! I can duplicate everything? Yes! They finally fixed that. Okay.
I'm so excited, guys. My Simon Dan collab comes out in a week or so.
Yay.
Ooh. He's working with smokes like you?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm kind of a permanent feature on his channel alongside the agent now.
And I mean, to be honest, FTFE spends time entertaining scrubs like me, so he's got to pay it back somehow.
The last video that I made for Dan is now like the 5th highest video on his entire channel. It's got like 1 million views on it.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh, I'm not being funny, but you kind of sound like 33 from MC Toon streams. You're welcome for the 3rd highest video on your channel, Toon.
33 is such a penis.
33 is.
He sends me a message like every other day. You ready to debate me, worm?
Oh my gosh! And he won't come on.
Channel is a waste of internet space. I'm pretty proud of that.
Well, 33. I mean,
if anybody would know, 33 would. You would know what a waste of internet space looks like.
Yeah, we got a comment recently.
They picked up the little bags. Don't. I was gonna swoop around and grab them. Oh well.
Fish, we at the NASA Bunker 33 actually got a message from 33, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. He left a comment on our video and said it was a waste of the internet.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
33 is so desperate for attention. It's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so what crap are we wading into here?
As you head towards the gate to go out, Odell stops you and says, "One moment. There's a woman standing off. I could just point to it on the freaking map here, couldn't I? So it's underneath. Hold on, let me just. Things on screen that won't go away. Okay, so let me just go back here real quick.
What's going on?
Okay. So you guys are about here in the staging area, right? Before you go out.
Yeah.
And so there's a woman standing off right about here.
There's a woman standing where?
And Odell says, "You can take these with you," and she's holding out 4 healing potions.
Okay, Rincewynd attempts to pick up the woman, saying, "Yeah, I'll take this. Don't worry."
No, put her down.
But he said that we could take this with us.
She puts her hand on your head, and you feel a shock go through her hand, through the helmet, and into your head.
Rincewynd says, "That was nice. Do it again."
I will extend my palm and thank this woman very politely for the gift.
Well, if you could make him put me down before I have to hurt him, that would be nice too.
Rincewynd, please put the nice lady down.
Yes, Stephen. Rincewynd gently places her on the floor, whilst he rubs his head, smiling.
She passes out the potions to each one of you. You all have potion of healing.
Yay.
So I don't get the woman, I just get this purple pill.
No! You get the potion.
Oh.
Yay.
Gosh. As you head out, as you look through the gate and you head out, you see that the battlefield is covered in about 2 feet of snow.
Oh, did we move to Scotland?
And you can see from the dome above, magical snow is falling. There's no clouds, it's just right from the top. It's just snow is falling onto the battlefield. It's a snow-covered, snowy battlefield. Not snowing so hard that your vision is obstructed at all. At least not at this point. All right. So when you walk out, do you wait right in front of the gate? Do you go out to the middle? What do you guys do when you come out?
Just for funsies, I'm going to walk out and using the prestidigitation, I'm going to conjure images of shimmery wolves that they venerate.
Ooh, they like that.
Rincewynd, since he arrived in the snowy area, has been making a large snow sculpture. He's about 3/4 of the way done. It's not really clear what it is at the moment. It's just kind of long and hard.
That's what she said. I know. I'm immature.
I think so is Rincewynd.
Okay. I'm gonna have Pacal come out here. He would want to get to an advantageous position, so he's going to be in about the middle.
So Rincewynd has now finished his snow sculpture, and it's an 8-foot tall phallic masterpiece of snow. He looks at the crowd, waiting for their approval.
They don't seem amused by your snow sculpture. They're too distracted by the prestidigitated shimmering wolves. They're oohing and eyeing at them and cheering for Vincent.
Okay. Rincewynd drops his head sad and then just starts peeing on the sculpture to get rid of it. It evaporates in a clean cloud.
Oh gosh. I know not to let you play Barbarian anymore.
I try to take an advantageous position in the back, for range.
Is there a way to denote that I would like to hover in midair?
Yep, let's keep picking the wrong thing. We'll give you, what color do you want to mark that you're hovering?
I was just gonna use like a symbol or something. For instance,
right, there's a wing.
Or something.
Use the wing.
I don't know.
Use the wing.
Yeah, there you go. There's the wing.
How high up?
That's cool.
How high up?
Okay.
How high up do you want to be?
Like 20 feet.
Okay. I just needed to take note of it.
Okay.
So you're above the snow. Sarro is hiding out. All right. So as you come out,
looks up at Vincent and says, "I want to do it," and then starts jumping pathetically up and down.
if Vincent knows if Vincent ever learns the fly spell, then Rincewynd could fly. Rincewynd could fly. I cannot talk. Rincewynd could fly with him. There we go.
Is the Jord in the arena yet?
Not yet. I was getting there.
Oh. Damn. Because I was going to say I'd pick Rincewynd up and throw him up about 20 feet in the air.
Whee!
The announcer begins. This is round 4, right? I'm losing my damn mind. First round,
yeah,
spider.
I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Third, this is 4th. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 4 of the gauntlet. As you all noticed, in round 3, we were missing a prisoner. Tragedy and mystery has befallen our prisoner, Arwen Earthtrotter. And the royal families have decided that for your entertainment, we will be replacing him with another prisoner. The gate on the opposite side from where you come in starts to rise slowly. This is a creature rare to these lands, a vile, bloodthirsty beast. Arrested and tried and convicted on war crimes against the royal armies. Please welcome the Jord. And out steps through the gate. Come on, upload. I should have uploaded it already. This hulking monster of a dragonborn.
Cool.
Nice.
Rincewynd looks up at Stephen and says, "Can I eat that?"
I think he'll eat you first.
The crowd
wasn't a no.
The crowd goes nearly silent, as most of them have never seen a dragonborn before. None of you have ever. Well, it's possible Pacal and Vincent have, as they're not native to this land, but it's highly unlikely.
Oh yeah, dragonborn. It's not like we're best friends, but I've seen at least one or two.
You might have
Just
heard of them.
Not up close. It's like Bigfoot sightings. You only see
at the time point this is taking place in, they are extremely rare everywhere. But the crowd, the crowd has just gone silent, and then they start to ooh and ah at the dragonborn.
And Sarro has heard tales of it, but never actually seen one.
And
as the crowd falls silent, I just unleash the mightiest roar that I can, trying to scare everybody. I want as many people in those stands to be wetting their pants as I can.
You hear gasps and screams from about half of the crowd as the other half slowly starts to cheer. It's getting to where it's an almost John Cena reaction at this point, if anybody understands.
I make a point to look down at all of the other people in the ring. Hello.
How tall is the Jord?
You're like what?
1 sec. I'm pretty sure the tallest they let me be is like 7 feet. So.
Yeah.
So I am looking down at you.
Well, oh yeah, you're flying, I guess.
Do I have? Oh, I already.
But I also float back just a tiny bit.
I laugh mockingly. I laugh mockingly at Vincent in his mind.
I think back. I've only seen drawings of these and heard about them and seen their feet. like their imprinted feet. So pardon me for being cautious.
The Jord looks down at his feet and he's like, not much different than yours.
Well,
You should have
Wave.
control over that token now, Jord.
Sorry.
I will raise my hand in a greeting and welcome the Jord into our party.
I smile. That's about it.
Rincewynd stands next to the Jord, reaches into his pocket where he pulls out some small root vegetables, starts breaking them up and placing them on the floor around the Jord.
I give the Jord.
Make it a stew.
I give the Jord a nice. Oh God. I give the Jord a nice John Rapp salute.
Rincewynd, as you do that, you feel something acidic burning your foot. And it's not your urine.
Oh.
Does he have alien drool?
I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Oof.
Is that D20?
Okay.
Vincent Stevens has 10. Rincewynd has 14. I don't think you have a dex mod. So.
Guess I rolled a 13.
So Rincewynd has an 18. Vincent has 13.
I got
I typed the roll dice command, but it's not showing up in the chat. Am I whispering it to you? I might be whispering it to you.
Well, if on Roll20, there's a panel on the left that you can use to roll the die.
Just use the roll 20 dice at the moment. Beyond 20.
Okay.
Beyond 20 is weird. We can figure it out later. Vincent was a 13. Sarro was what now?
19.
19.
Did Sarro add your dex mod to that 19?
19 plus my dex. Plus 2, so 21.
Okay.
I click on roll. It says rolling the dice, and it doesn't show up in the chat.
All right. Just on roll 20, there's a little toolbar on the side with the arrow and the brush and everything.
Oh, okay. It's back now.
There we go. Yep.
We are good.
For some reason, if I don't click the stream button, it'll send the audio, but not the video.
Weird.
Yeah, but there we go. Sorry.
Yep. Well, everything's all good.
Take 2 bludgeoning damage and 18 acid damage. What was the last thing you guys heard me say?
I heard something about our feet, or Rincewynd had his feet burning or something.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah, and then you told us all to roll initiative.
You did hear initiative, okay. And then you were, yeah. So after I got all the numbers, I put them in order, and then I was pulling up my monster stat block. Okay, nothing important was missed. Good. Okay, so yeah, Rincewynd, you take 20 damage there.
Wait, what now?
You take 20 damage.
Why? What?
From the acid that you felt the acid burn on your foot.
Because I'm
2
standing
bludgeoning and
next
18
to the
acid.
Jord. Ow.
So Rincewynd is making sounds of pain as his foot is burning, which all of you hear are alerted
The Jord
to.
looks at Rincewynd, very concerned, attempts to pick him up.
Leave me alone.
When your turn comes around, I'll let you do that.
Wait, so let me clarify. This acid, it's just coming from the Jord.
No. No, it's on your feet are under the snow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd the acid come from? Just under the snow.
So yeah, you felt it on your foot underneath the snow.
What the fuck, man?
I know it's coming.
Sarro, Christopher, I will give you the opportunity to pick a different starting point before you use your movement for the turn if you'd like.
Okay.
That way you don't have to move like 100 feet just to do anything. But it is your turn.
I went ahead and picked a better position. And I'll make sure to kick any snow out of the way that's, on my feet.
Okay. It is your turn, so you are up. You know something is near Rincewynd.
Okay, I use my crossbow to fire at the ground at Rincewind's feet.
Please pick a point for me and roll at disadvantage because you can't see what it is.
How do I pick a point?
Just click on the square and hold it so the little circle pops out. Okay.
Okay, roll d20. Nope.
Yeah, you have disadvantage, but you rolled a 2, so
That's pretty much a critical fail. That's pretty much a critical fail.
Your crossbow sinks into the ground, and nothing. You hear nothing, see nothing. Nothing happens. Do you want to move closer? Do you want to inspect or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll inspect the ground.
Are you going to move up? You're going to move up to them or inspect the ground around you? Okay. All right. So that would be that'd be an investigation roll. Give me an investigation.
Investigation. It's a +4. I roll a what now? 6.
You roll a d20. You roll a d20 and add your investigation modifier.
Oh yeah. Shit, yeah. 15 plus my investigation is a 4, so 19.
As you feel right in the area right in between Rincewynd and the Jord, you feel under the snow something that feels slimy, and it burns, and you jerk your hand back.
Puddings. It's gotta be puddings. Why? Okay, I use a bonus action to back up.
Yeah. Do you say anything to Rincewynd? Do you say anything to Rincewynd in the Jord?
Move away. Move far away.
Away from what?
He said away from what? Oh.
At your feet, there is a pudding.
Pudding?
Most probably a white pudding.
No,
not food. Not food. It's not food.
It's a pudding, but it's not food. Don't double speak me.
Don't double speak me.
A pudding is a type of ooze. It's a slime. It is a slime monster. Just step away.
Fine.
Alright, it's Pacal's turn. What do we want Pacal to do in response
Can
to that?
you update the turn order for us?
I'm about to, yeah. I just realized it's not showing up anything but mine. I don't know why it's not. I didn't remove anybody from it. Sarro, add turn. There we go. Sarro. Call. Vincent. Rincewynd. AndTheJord. Okay. So that should be up there for everybody. You just have to delete that. What would you guys like Pacal to do?
And I still
don't know.
have a freaking 1,000 subscribers. What the hell's going
Pacal
on?
have the
are we
ability to like reveal what is under the snow somehow?
And I
Try moving the snow out of the way.
Does he have a range weapon or something that would accomplish that?
I mean, he has his tri-dagger, and I think he's got a regular dagger on him.
So that's a no.
Not from range, no. I think the initiative's good now. Okay. So what would we like Pacal to do, knowing that something is in this general vicinity? Would he go?
I'm
Would he
sure
go?
he would try to attack it.
Yeah. What range
Probably-
attacks does he have? Does he just try and thump it with something ranged, basically?
He could chuck his dagger at that
If he could put out like a green arrow, set a bow and arrow with a fist on the end, that would be appropriate. I'm assuming he's just going to throw his dagger, right?
He could chuck a dagger over there, yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, but the only thing Pacal throws is hands.
Tony was the one that came up with the tri-dagger idea. So
Okay, well, in that case, Pacal attempts to throw his dagger at the Jord.
At the Jord?
What? At the Jord? Why? At the Jord?
No.
At the snow.
Well, yeah,
You
at
mean
the
that's
snow
no.
around the
I mean-
Jord.
So that's with disadvantage. So roll a d20 twice and take the lower number.
Oof!
Wow.
One. Fuck me. Both of them were terrible.
The dagger sinks into the snow, and because his tri-dagger has the magical property that it returns to him, it comes back out of the snow. Nothing apparent happened. Dagger goes right back to Pacal. Do you want to move him closer? Keep him where he is? What do you want to do?
I think he'd probably keep his distance at the moment.
Okay. So Vincent, hovering 20 feet in the air, what do you do?
Cast firebolt towards that patch of snow right about here.
About where? Sorry, I was
Right
looking at another
about
screen.
here.
And you're casting what?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. That is
Honestly, I thought you said fireball, and I about got very concerned.
only one of those. Only one of those had the attack roll. Oh, because it's with disadvantage because you can't see it. So you roll the 5, which with your modifier would be what?
Tell you what, let me just do it. Let me try this, because when I rolled it on Beyond 20, that's what it gave me. The 5 is including my...
Oh, it is. It does include your modifier.
Yeah.
I am a dumbass. Okay. So roll again because you have disadvantage.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry.
That's fine. That's just the damage. Right?
Okay. Got the same.
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, your firebolt melts the snow in a 5-foot area. Can you click on where you did that again so I can show where it's been melted?
Right there.
Okay.
So you're kind of melting the Jord?
No, it's like 5 feet in front of him.
Okay.
It's just that the bubble expands really big.
So in that, about that area right there, all the snow's melted,
Yeah.
and there's nothing there under the ground.
Okay.
So I think our slimy friend might be moving around.
Or you haven't found where it was in the first place.
Or we haven't found where.
Rincewynd, where'd you go?
I'm over here.
Oh, no, because it wasn't your turn to move.
Well, there, sorry. I'm here.
It's your turn now. Would you like to move there?
Oh, sorry. So I was there, wasn't I? I was next to the Jord when I got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's your turn now.
Okay, so can I just start swinging my great axe around wildly at the snow?
Yes.
I'm doing that then.
But I need you to pick a specific square to aim at, though.
Well, if they went there, I'll go here. Oh, is that showing it? There. Is that clicking?
I did not see that for some reason.
It's the one to my right. I'm clicking it, but it's not showing.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just swinging
Okay.
there, and I only rolled a 3, so I've done fucking shite.
So, yeah, you have disadvantage, so if you rolled again, it would be even worse. And I promise I'm not rigging these die rolls.
Uh-huh, of course not.
Roll20 doesn't have a way to do that. Trust me, I looked. I looked. It doesn't. But yep, right there, you swing your axe through the snow, and it doesn't hit anything. It just sinks right through the snow into the ground.
Doesn't clear the snow a bit or anything?
Well, it's just an axe. It just kind of goes through it. Did you want to swish the snow around too?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got this area right here where the snow's been cleared a bit. There's nothing on the ground in that spot. So if it hits your foot, and it's not in those two spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a few more spots to look at.
Do I have any other moves I can take?
You can use your bonus action to make another attack, yeah.
Right, I'm going to use my bonus action then to attack the one right in front of me next to the Jord.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
19!
Now, I'm not going to make you do disadvantage because you guessed the right spot, finally. So go ahead and roll your damage.
It's another D20, or is it, what do I roll now? D12 damage.
Yeah, plus your modifier on the Great Axe.
So 6 plus my 6 plus 7, so 13.
13? 13 damage, nice. You don't hear a noise, but you definitely feel your axe sink into something and slice through it. And
I look around at the others and say, "Don't worry, dinner will be served soon."
and it now
What did
comes
you hit,
to.
Rincewynd?
Sorry, Vincent.
What did you hit?
It was slimy.
Hmm.
It is now the Jord's turn.
All right.
Breathe fire on it.
I
do that?
don't breathe fire, but what I do is but first I start off by raging. I go into my rage.
Go to your rage.
What's the point if you don't breathe fire? Fucking useless.
Can I see the thingy right now? Do I know where it is?
You can't see it, but you know exactly where it is. It's in that spot that Rincewynd just attacked, right next to you.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna breathe lightning at it then.
You're gonna breathe lightning at it?
I'm going to breathe lightning at it.
Okay.
That's 2d6.
Physics says no, but carry on.
That would typically be a dexterity save, correct?
Yes, dexterity save.
The heat from the lightning melts the snow, and you can see the a bit of white, slimy ooze-like material as the snow melts away. Your lightning
Also,
breath.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that also when I rage, I activate my primal path and lightning starts striking all around me. Just wanted to put that out there because I'm a badass. It's okay.
Okay. I've already got a Thor in my home game, and I'm going to have a Thor in my stream game too. Lightning is fun.
Lightning is very fun. I love it.
The lightning you breathe out, the slimy ooze, it's as if it absorbs it, and it has no effect on it.
Wait, you're telling me he breathes fucking lightning and it has no effect?
Yeah, pudding.
It must be a ground type. all of those Pokemon fans in the chat.
Oh God.
It's rubber slime.
Oh gosh.
Well, Sarro does know what white pudding are, so he's had experience with them.
All right, guys, we only have about another 15 minutes before I need to stop to get ready for my next stream.
Okay.
All right.
I know that George didn't join, but he'll be here for a while, obviously.
So, Sarro should probably be trying to educate people on this.
Yeah, they absorb everything but fire, for one. They're very, you don't want to touch it. You do not want to touch it. It will eat through human skin. It will eat through skin.
Hence my
Anything
20
organic.
damage.
Anything organic, it will eat through. So, leather armor, it eats through it. Stone, it'll eat through stone as well, by the way.
Well, that's inconvenient.
And it has magic, so make sure we're pretty well grounded from any ice attacks. Yeah, they're fun. Nasty little creatures.
Anything else for your turn, Jordan?
Well, I already used my bonus action to rage, so I guess not.
Okay.
Oh, and physical attacks don't really work well on them, so we're going to have to rely on Vincent for this entire fight.
Wait, so you're saying I hit it with my axe and it didn't really work?
Yeah.
To be clear, slashing is what doesn't
Slashing,
work.
yeah. Yeah, slashing, yeah.
To be clear. You would, and Sarro would know that and be able to communicate that.
Yeah.
You see some motion underneath the snow off in this direction and off in this direction. I will allow opportunity attacks if you guys want to take them, since you can see it moving under the snow. That would be the Jord.
Where's the other one? I saw one by Sarro.
Here, let me get my brush. Freehand, blue. You see motion under the snow going this way and motion under the snow going this way.
Okay.
So the Jord and Rincewynd, feel free to take opportunity attacks if you want to use your reaction for that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack it with my hammer.
Smack it with my hammer.
Give me 1 sec. Actions. 1d8 plus 5. Okay. Sorry, guys, I haven't played on this in a while.
It's okay.
1d8. Oh, no, I have to roll 20 first, don't I? Duh. God. Okay. There's my thing plus...
You feel your hammer
What
hit
is it? Sorry?
I said you feel your hammer hit it.
All right. So does that mean I roll for damage now?
Yeah, you rolled a... Is it a D8? All right.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 5, so that's 7.
Okay.
Wait, plus 1 because it's plus 1, so that's 8.
No, that's baked in.
Is it?
Baked in.
Even
That's
when I
baked
just roll d8s on the thing? Okay.
Not in roll 20, but in your modifiers listed on the character sheet, they are.
Okay. Yeah, so 7. I did 7 damage.
Okay.
I also do an opportunity thing.
You hear a very strange, like, squishing, squealing noise when you hit it.
Definitely a metal hammer.
And you said you did 7 damage?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it decides to stop moving. And instead of continuing on that path that it started, it stops. So as you hit it, it doesn't keep going.
Do we win?
Do that with advantage. No, you get to do that with advantage. What's your AC?
My AC is 13.
You could probably stand it to get some armor. Wait, you're a barbarian. Oh, +2, +1. Okay. You feel an acid burn on your foot.
Wow, okay.
Oh, no. My bad. Wrong thing. Hold on. That should just be 1d8. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say.
That's 2.
That's a little...
Plus 4 plus 3. So 9 damage altogether, with some of it as acid. Some of it bludgeoning, some of it acid. I'm just gonna
just have a little burn through my foot now.
Yep, you feel an acid burn on your foot. Yep. And
that's a third of my health. That's more than just a burn. My foot's gone.
you see coming up through the snow underneath Vincent. One of the you see the white pudding coming up through the snow underneath Vincent as it stretches as high as it can, climbing on itself as it gets taller and taller. You said you're 20 feet?
Yeah.
It just barely is able to reach you as the ooze goes up and climbs itself and reaches out to get to you. Just
Do
barely.
I get an opportunity attack?
No, it's attacking you, but I failed miserably on that one.
Good. That means I just kind of, I guess,
move you just kind of move a little bit so it can't get
you. Your foot. Move your foot slightly.
And I'll take that. I'll put that back on the token layer so you can see it. I just have it stretched out.
Okay, cool.
And the one that was already visible is going to reach one of its pseudopod-like oozy tendrils out at Rincewynd.
I tried to eat it.
Rincewynd,
and you're able to dodge it.
So I don't eat it.
No, you shouldn't eat it.
Do not eat this.
Do not eat it. No, do not eat
it. It burned your foot. You shouldn't eat it now. Sarro, it's your turn.
Okay, I use a psychic blade attack.
Are you going to run up at it or are you going to throw it?
I'm going to throw it at the one that's underneath Vincent right now. The one that's stretching up.
What's your modifier?
What's my modifier for for what?
The psychic blade.
Oh, psychic blade. Okay. Dexterity.
So
which I have a +5.
And you're proficient. And you're proficient with the blade, so that would be +7. So 14 is your overall hit for that.
Okay. So damage time.
Your dexterity? No, your dexterity is not a +5, is it? No, your dexterity is a +2.
Well, it says on my screen +5.
That's your dexterity save.
My save, yeah. Sorry, crap.
Yeah. So +2. So 2 + 2, 4. So 11. It's still gonna hit. Your psychic blade soars through the air. It hits the pudding. Describe what your blade looks like. It can look however you want it to.
It's basically like a ice shard looking thing. It's just a shard of green energy.
Cool. And that hits sorry, what?
I got to roll a 1d6 + 2 psychic damage.
That hits the white pudding, and you don't hear the squishy sound, but you hear the squealing sound that the other one made.
So 4.
4 altogether?
4 psychic damage, yeah. That's one of my psychic actions.
And you can do another one. Excuse me.
And I'll do another one.
Okay.
Do I got to roll d20 again, or just a 6?
It's another attack.
Okay. Same dice, 11 again.
Okay. And the other blade flies through the air and hits it. And these are psychic blades, so when they hit, they dissipate. So that's you see a green blade of energy come from each of his hands, and he chucks one, throws the other, they hit the pudding, and they dissipate after that.
Yeah.
Pudding.
It's another 6 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, this pudding is not happy with you. So Pacal's up next. What would he do? His dagger does piercing damage, not slashing, so you would be okay to use a dagger on it.
Well, all right. Does Pacal have some kind of protection spell that he can put on other people?
Nope.
So I think of this. Oh shit.
What about mending or any kind of healing?
No one has any healing spells as far as I know. There's no healer. That's why I gave you guys those potions.
I've only got so many spell slots. I mean, can Pacal control fire at all, or
He could throw his dagger, and he could try punching it, but that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it'll do. You can still do piercing damage to it. It's just not as effective as magic. Magic is, yeah. And only fire.
I was going to say, does he know any magic at all?
Sarro, you would know that more than fire does. You know that cold and lightning don't.
Cold and lightning don't, but yeah, other magics do, but I don't think we really have anything else besides fire right now.
I know, but
I can't remember what it was right now.
Would he run and pick up Rincewynd and get him out of the goo's way so he can't get burned anymore?
What do you think, Fight?
Yeah, Rincewynd would protest about being picked up, but I mean, he's like 3 foot, so he's not really going to be able to protest that much.
But they are blind, so that's also a good thing. They detect movement, mostly.
Damn, so my secret weapon of using Red's Rhetoric face isn't going to work.
No.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh boy. So we want Pacal to come over and move Rincewynd out of the way.
Okay.
I mean, if he can't like attack, at least he can help. You know.
Well, he can with his dagger.
Let me see now. Remember.
His dagger can damage them. I don't know why that just disappeared. Joking.
Because if you slash it, it has a chance of splitting into more than one. So be careful of slashing attacks. As well as lightning can split them off too, but I don't think they're big enough to do that. I don't know.
Do you want Pacal to use his
I
dagger?
don't know how Tony would play him, honestly, without looking at his character sheet or like what his special skills are. I'm literally.
Well, none of his monk stuff, at the point, like with his bear, like the unarmed stuff, is really gonna. I mean, it'll work, but he's gonna hurt himself in the process.
They're just immune to acid, cold, lightning, and slashing, though. That's all. Their immunities. Sarro knows a lot about them because he's experienced with them.
So Pacal he has an extra attack, so he can throw his dagger twice at one of them. Just gonna have him do that. You guys seem indecisive. And they both hit.
One of them is a decent roll.
Seven, and 4, and his modifier is clear actions. Making it a +1, so it's a +5, so that's 10. That's 21 damage to that thing.
Nice.
It lets out a loud squealing sound, and it's hard to tell where exactly the sound is coming from. But you hear the loud squealing sound again. Vincent, you're up.
Well, that is where we're going to have to end it for tonight.
Okay.
So,
all right.
We will come back to this point in 2 weeks' time when Stephen gets to set the thing on fire some more, because basically Stephen is the only thing that can harm this thing in this thing. Great. Brilliant. You want to take us out then, Batch?
Well, Vishanti went ahead and cast her fireball anyway, and I rolled the save, and the pudding failed. She just fried and melted the thing, and that
Nice.
pudding is now that pudding is now dead.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to the pudding.
All right.
Right, can Rincewynd eat a dead pudding? We'll find out next time.
I wanna thank everyone for coming. Tony's here in our thoughts. He's not feeling well. Keep him in your thoughts. Jordan, thanks for coming on. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new dynamic of this group. Thank you everyone in the chat for showing up. Everybody watching for showing up. And we will be back in 2 weeks with episode 7.
See you later, everyone.
Later, y'all.